Alright guys, welcome to this video here at Jake's Branch Park on this beautiful Sunday, November 11th, Veterans Day. In this video we are going to talk about some issues happening on Long Island's environment, as well as what I'm going to be doing with this channel over the winter time. Of course, it won't be a huge change of scenery. This is the scenery you'll be seeing most of the time on this channel in the Pine Barrens. But we are here in New Jersey today because it is Sunday. And I think I accidentally took a picture. But we are here in New Jersey because it is Sunday. And it is easier for me to come here. And I don't want to risk going out to Suffolk County and getting to have to ride one of those crappy little Arbach buses. So that's why, because they use them on Sunday. So that's why we are out here. The fall foliage has gone for the most part. Like I said, we're going to talk about some issues, of course. You know how I feel about certain things, political, but we don't get into politics anymore in this channel. It will be a rough future on Long Island for me if things get worse, but hopefully maybe they won't. Maybe they will get better. I hope and pray, but I will share some of those thoughts with you in this video. So without further ado, let's get to this hike. Isn't the sound of nothing great? Well, it's Sunday, November 11th, which is Veterans Day, and we're in the Pine Barrens again, and we're here in New Jersey again. I know for a channel called Pine Barrens we should be being on Long Island, but it's just cleaner here. It's nicer here. I don't have to worry about the bums. You know, I mean, if I travel way out east, I guess maybe like toward Rocky Point, maybe, but nah. Rather just come here, especially because I don't even know if Suffolk County transit buses are running today. So I came here instead. We are in the way west side of Jake's Branch, practically into Double Trouble Park. I'd like to take this video and work a couple of environmental stories I want to talk about. I was debating on how I was going to do it, but I figured I'll give you these two environmental stories, which are not good environmental stories for Long Island, of course. It seems like the bad news for Long Island just keeps coming. The latest, Riverhead has approved selling town-owned land, 1,600 acres, to AAA, a developer, same developer that's built the Mall of America and many other developments across the country, and we don't know what's going to happen with that land now. We don't know what's going to happen, and I'm really worried about it, obviously, because there's very little information. I'm going to try to make a video and see if I can get some information on their plans to show you what they're going to do to it. But for those who don't know, EPCAL, which is in Calverton, is an area in the middle of the Pine Barrens. It's a beautiful spot. Should be a park, should have been preserved, but our screwed up state of New York and our screwed up county of Suffolk doesn't believe in preserving land. They're trying to save the land like here in New Jersey, so therefore it gets developed and it gets lost. And that's what you get. And it's a real shame. So I'm going to try to keep you posted on the latest with that. The other news, which is also equally as ridiculous, Connetquot River State Park, which is in Oakdale, is the site of a part of Sunrise Highway Route 27 called the Oakdale Merge. The highway basically has to narrow. And the reason why the highway narrows in that spot is because it's a park, and it's preserved land. Well, the New York State Department of Transportation wants to widen the road and get rid of the merge, and as a result of that, trees are going to probably have to be cut down, and they're going to have to go into the park, which is illegal. Not supposed to go into a park and cut trees, and they're going to do that. So somehow in New York State they can go into parks, cut trees down, just like Hempstead Lake State Park, and they can get away with it. and it's a real shame. So that's why I've just been coming here and here more often. You're seeing more videos here versus this should really be on my Pine Barrens Jake channel, but I just rather come here because it's more peaceful, it's quieter, I feel safe here. I don't have to worry about some homeless guy popping out and harassing me, like what happened in Deer Park, and it's just much better. So we're walking through here, these beautiful Pine Barrens, and it pretty much looks like winter now. Unfortunately, there's no more foliage to speak of. It's all gone. So you can see all the leaves, even off the scrub oaks, are all gone, all on the ground. Yeah, the foliage this year has been, well, we had great foliage here in New Jersey, but it didn't last very long. It lasted for about a week. But as far as Long Island goes, we had some good foliage, but again, it was very brief, and we lost a lot of it because of those storms that came through. Those freaking rain and wind storms just did a number on the leaves. And we're getting another one on Tuesday, believe it or not. So, yep. Hey, look at that beautiful scene there. Sound of quiet. Let's listen to that. It's so quiet. I just love the quiet. We're just following this loop trail around, and I'm going to go back by the power lines where it gets really nice and pine needles. I'll show you that too. Of course, the pines have some orange needles. You see it falling off though. Let's pull them off. There was as many orange needles as they did last time I was here, so a little less. It's beautiful here. But yet, it looks like winter now. Not many leaves on the trees here. There's some leaves, but mostly the leaves are off all the trees now. So it's now looking pretty much like winter. Alright, so I'm going to keep this on while I walk over to the power line area now. See some really big, beautiful pitch pines here. It's really beautiful, but it really is just beautiful. But anyway, it's beautiful here. And hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Veterans Day, of course, let's not forget about the veterans that served our country and gave the ultimate sacrifice, and those that are still with us today. If you see a veteran today, make sure you thank them. And we got, looks like we got some thorn lichen and some reindeer lichen as well. I don't know how well that's focusing. Let's see if we can, yeah, look a little better. So we'll walk back now. But yeah, it is just so sad what's happening on Long Island. It really is so sad. Yeah, I don't talk politics anymore, but, you know, it does, I mean, it's impossible to avoid it completely because it ties into that unfortunately people on Long Island just don't seem to be up in arms the way I am about what's happening as it's getting urbanized and everything. You know. But hey, I'll stay as long as I can deal with it, as long as I can take it. Once they start destroying the Pine Barrens, there's going to be no reason for me to be on Long Island. Alright? I have to have Pine Barrens. I have to have pitch Pine Barrens. People don't understand that. It's too bad. I like being close to the Pine Barrens. It's the most important thing in my life. You know, everybody has their own thing. This is the most important thing in my life. You know. Of course, I want to show you places on Long Island, of course. Yeah, I just love the shapes here. Look at these shapes. Just love these shapes. I love them. It's beautiful. It's beautiful blue sky today. It's the kind of day you got to be outside and be here in the Pine Barrens. Of course. At least for me it is. Get a little more of a wind now. So, as long as I can stay on Long Island, I'm gonna try, but as long as I can, I want to get to some places on Long Island this year and take some videos for you. And that's sort of like what I'm going to discuss in this video, the places I'm going to go to, or that I want to get to. Now, some of them are parks, so some of them will be, you know, places I want to get back to, like Sarnoff Preserve, Sears Bellows, maybe, Rocky Point Preserve, Brookhaven State Park, you know, places like that. But some of these places are also going to be places that we may not be able to enjoy in the future. Places like Epcal. Technically, you're not supposed to hike there in the woods, but we're going to go anyway because those woods could be gone. We have to show people what we're going to lose. And I'm going to be taking another video, probably very shortly, at Epcal, to show you what we're going to lose. And other places like Quogue Sandhills, I want to get there and show you too. Maybe get back to Pilgrim and show you that. I'll show you all these places that we're going to lose on Long Island. So I have to show you these places before they're gone. Somebody has to do it. You know, fortunately here, we'll be able to enjoy this for a long time to come. Because in New Jersey, they care about their pines, not like Long Island. You know, of course, it doesn't have to be that way. I've been fighting for the Long Island Pine Barrens for many, many years, making videos about it, you know. And it's unfortunate that me and the Long Island Pine Barren Society cannot work together. I have kind of criticized them in the past. I know somebody commented a while ago and asked about why aren't they doing enough. And yeah, I don't feel they are doing enough. They have stepped up their game on YouTube. I'm glad about that. But they need to do more videos actually in the Pine Barrens. They do a lot of videos in their studio, but not in the Pine Barrens. So that's a problem. Because in order to really know what's going on in the woods, you have to go into the woods and take videos. And they don't want to do that. The other thing is, the kind of people they associate themselves with. You know, they have this fancy, every year they have this fancy gala thing, which, you know, I mean, I guess they want to get money for the cause, and that's okay, but a lot of the people that they're associating with are rich people that don't really care about the Pine Barrens. Or they say they care about the Pine Barrens, they really don't. And the other thing is, I just don't think they're aggressive enough. You know, when I take a look at the Pinelands Preservation Alliance here in New Jersey, they are always talking and posting on their Facebook about developments that have to be stopped. But the Long Island Pine Barrens Society doesn't do that. And the other thing is, I've tried to reach out to the Long Island Pine Barrens Society. But anyway, as I was saying, I don't feel the Long Island Pine Barrens Society is aggressive enough. I've reached out to them on several occasions, you know, concerning several projects that were going on in Riverhead, and they never really got involved to stop it, including the Super Walmart across from Tanger. There were box turtles lying on that site. I documented box turtles there. I documented lichens there. I documented various, you know, it was a Pine Barrens. It was beautiful. They never really got involved in stopping it. Contrast that with when they wanted to build a super Walmart in West Toms River. It was almost in Manchester Township. It was in the Pine Barrens, similar area to what was in Riverhead. Pinelands Preservation Alliance got involved. People got involved, and the project was stopped. But that's the difference between New Jersey and Long Island. You know, in New Jersey, here in New Jersey, they care about their pinelands, and they'll fight for the pinelands. On Long Island, it's a half-assed job. And so I criticize the Pine Barrens Society about the fact they don't get involved enough, and I think that this, maybe in the past there was some corruption going on. And what's their response to that? They block me from their Facebook. So I can't post on their Facebook, I can't share, I can't comment on their things that they do share. You know, this is the way they work, you know. They just block me from commenting. And then, you know, it's unfortunate. It really is. But that's what happens. So, I feel like I'm kind of just fighting for the Pine Barrens alone, you know, in a way, on Long Island. I just don't understand why people on Long Island can't appreciate how important it is to preserve land. And I know there are people, but just not enough of them. Lots of this reindeer like. They're so peaceful and so quiet and just so amazing. Alright, those are the power lines there. So, just I just love it, you know. Just love it. So, there aren't going to be any more political videos on this channel. People have been commenting, are you going to do a video about the change? I'm not doing MTA stuff anymore. I'm not doing transit stuff. Please understand that. So please don't comment and ask for it, because I'm not going to do it anymore. I mean, I'll take videos of rides from the bus. I'll take videos of rides from the train. But as far as talking about it, no. It's not. Because I've done what I could. And that's it. You know? I mean, I went a little longer than I wanted to. I wanted to quit doing that earlier this year. But because of the election, I decided I was going to do a little more of it, just because, let me put in the effort. But I did. I fought. And I lost. I fought the battle and I lost. Alright? Because there's a very powerful group of people, you know, that's on Long Island that just gets their way all the time, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know? That's it, you know? There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to waste my energy and time putting together videos about it. I'd rather do this. Alright? So, that's it, you know. And of course, yes, I know, this is the Pine Power LI channel, not the Pine Power NGA channel. Why? You in New Jersey so much, I explained to you why. But we will be getting places on Long Island, I will. I just needed to come here again. I'll be going to New Jersey too, alright? But I will be getting the places on Long Island, I promise you that. We'll be doing that, trust me on that. I just in some ways I just prefer coming here, you know, and but it doesn't mean I won't ever go to Long Island's Pine. Of course I will. I have to. Now, those lakes at Double Trouble on the north side are actually right over there, but there's no way to reach them because I'll explain to you why there's no way to reach them. I'll show you how there's no way to reach them in a minute. Oh, look at this. Yeah, let me go to that spot. I'll show you why there's no way to reach them. Alright. I'll just show you this spot here. It's just beautiful. There's just nothing but pines here. There's delicious shapes here. Freaking-licious shapes. Yeah, I'll show you why there's no way to get to them. There's basically water in between I'll show you. Yeah, so for those of you who don't believe me, yeah, it's flooded here, so you can't get across, basically. So I wish they would have a bridge here, but they don't. Actually, that water's high, too. I wish they would have a bridge. I don't know why they don't. But there you go, it's flooded out, so that's why. Let's look at this way from where we came. You know, my channel is about the Pine Barrens, alright? And that's going to be the thing here. And the other thing is, you've noticed that a lot of my other... That's the other thing I meant to tell you, too. That's really what I meant to tell you, but I kept forgetting. You'll notice that a lot of my political videos are unavailable now. I don't want to go through the comments on them. I don't want to, you know, I've made them unavailable. I don't want to go through the comments. I just want to put that behind me. Like I said, I fought a good battle. I fought a good fight. But, you know, probably the last word, well, it probably won't be the last time you hear the word on the channel, but the snobs, unfortunately, have won. There's not much we could do about it. You know, they have the power, they have the money. They get what they want, you know, I'm done with that battle. But when it comes to the Pine Barrens, that's a battle I'm going to continue to fight. And yes, the snobs want to ruin the Pine Barrens too, alright? Of course they do. So that's why I had to say that word again, because they do. And speaking of somebody who is a real hypocrite, Alec Baldwin. A real hypocrite. He claims he's for the environment, right? Well, he got into a fight, and guess what Alec Baldwin drives? A freaking Cadillac Escalade. So if somebody who cares about the environment is driving this huge SUV, gas-guzzling SUV, and I'm going to still talk about the climate change, of course. Like I said, the environment, the Pine Barrens, weather reports, that will continue on this channel. But the public transportation is not going to continue anymore. So I just wanted to make it clear one more time for those people who want to comment and ask me if I'm going to report on stuff about changes with public transportation, fair. I'm not doing it anymore, all right? You can follow Matt Camper, you can follow Andy's Randomness, and you can follow MTA Prodigy, all right? But I'm not doing it anymore, all right? Please understand, that battle is done. It's over. I can't do any more about it. About the other stuff, you know, the social issues, I can't. But I'm going to continue to try and keep fighting for the environment on Long Island, because there are not enough people that are doing enough. And I will continue to do that. Remember what Veterans Day is all about. I just hope that you understand why I have to make this change in the channel. It's for my own good. It's for my own health. I can't do the controversial videos anymore. And you know what? The environment subject on Long Island is controversial enough. I'm still going to be battling, you know, big money and snobby people and arrogance and corruption when it comes to trying to protect the Pine Barrens on Long Island, all right? That, have not given up on that battle yet. I have not, all right? But it is getting harder and harder, you know. So hopefully you have a chance to enjoy this nice weather. Get outside and just enjoy God's beauty, because God's beauty is the most beautiful thing. And we have to appreciate, I'm going to leave it at this, we have to appreciate what Mother Nature and God has given us. And we have to respect our planet. We have to keep it clean. We have to conserve the environment, conserve the air, you know, and to me, that's what being conservative is all about. And a lot of conservatives today don't realize that. And they just want to keep drilling for oil. And that's something I'm totally against. We've got to do something about climate change and protecting this beautiful planet of ours. Because right now, the Earth is the only place we know right now where life can survive. So while my battle against discrimination and corruption and transit inequality may be over, my battle for the Pines continues. And I'll be here to make sure that the Long Island Pine Barrens are respected and preserved and not dumped on. We won't tolerate homeless, we won't tolerate gangs, we won't tolerate destruction of our Pine Barrens on Long Island. As long as I'm on Long Island, I'm going to continue to speak up about it, because pitch pines are beautiful. And that is my final message for this video. Take care.